Hi, my name is Taryn Michelle, and welcome to the video where I give you tips on how to grow your hair in 2022. It's not different than any other year. I just wanted you to click on the video. Moving on, let's just get the obvious things out of the way in case this is your first time ever watching a video about how to grow your hair. If you already know these things, you can skip to this time to get the juicy insider tips on how to grow your hair from someone who has had over 2 feet of hair. And I have now achieved, past armpit length in under 2.5 years. Okay, so obviously, sleep on a satin cloth, water your scalp, seal moisture with oil, butter, silicone, etc. Shampoo twice. Deep condition early and often. Trim split ends. Avoid too much direct heat. Avoid harmful chemicals. Avoid drying ingredients. Look for more natural products like oils, extracts, juices, glycerin. Be gentle. Avoid over manipulation. Remove shed hairs to reduce tangling. Don't put too much tension on the hair. Protect your ends. Don't wear it down all the time. Don't add too much protein. Allow it to dry throughout the week. Eat healthy. Exercise. Avoid touching your hair a bunch. Don't do your edges. If you would like me to make an in-depth video about any of these obvious tips, I will. Just let me know in the comments. Welcome! If you made it to this portion of the video, please consider giving it a like, even if you skipped because you know everything. That's basically what you're saying. You can always go back though, just in case you're curious. There might be something in there you didn't know. On to the juicy tips. Number 1, I'm not going to film myself in the shower washing my hair, but just imagine with your brain balls, if you will. Wash your hair in a downward motion while holding the ends. Number 2, detangle your hair while holding the ends. Sound familiar? Don't let your hair shrink while you're trying to do stuff to it, because it'll just curl back up and undo all the progress you've made and waste time and increase manipulation. If you would like to see a video about how to detangle transitioning hair, click here. If you would like to see a video about how to detangle natural hair, then request it in the comments below. Number 3. Now this one might sound a bit out of pocket. Look at natural hair. A lot. It's not something that comes to mind when you think of hair tips, but it does help. A lot of people break off their hair because they hate it, or they're choosing hairstyles that aren't compatible with their hair texture because they hate it. So how do you cure hatred? That's right, with exposure. You can't love something if you don't understand it. And you can't understand it if you don't see it. So expose yourself to different textures, especially ones that look like yours. Then make better decisions. Next, don't moisturize before protective styling. What? Excuse me? Yes, I said it. You heard right. Don't put a bunch of crap on your hair and then cover it with more hair for weeks and weeks only to remove the hair and find a disgusting white lint ball of product buildup and dirt which glues your strands together and takes too long to detangle. Does that sound like a good idea? Does that sound like fun to you? Use one creamy leave-in or an oil. Your hair will be just fine, as mine has been several times over the past 2 years. I've never had a problem, just saying. Number 5, don't do your hair for more than a few hours at a time. This goes with the protective styling tip. After I'm finished with a protective style, I remove the hair and don't wash it immediately, as I've done just now. For braids, I go one at a time, unbraiding, adding conditioner, detangling with a comb to remove shed hair, shout out to the portion of the video you skipped, and twist it up like I did. Because I didn't add a crap load of products before doing the protective style, there won't be a bunch of buildup, so it won't be gross to wear it like this. The next day, or a more convenient day, I go in and remove the twists and wash my hair thoroughly. Twice. Always shampoo twice. This allows me to enjoy my hair every step of the process. I don't get too tired or overwhelmed and start self-sabotaging. Just be a chill bro. 6. Set your hair before it dries. This is how I, as a low porosity bit, keep my hair moisturized. It's very simple. I wet my hair, condition my hair, style my hair, and then it is moisturized. For a braid out, I may use conditioner alone or add an oil, butter, grease, or gel. One of those, just one. Then braid it up and leave it alone until it dries. Same for a twist out. I rarely do these because the twists need to be very small in order to stay twisted. Because my ends are so healthy and thick. Maybe you should listen to me. For wash and go, which you can click on here, I only add gel to wet hair. That's it. And one extra pro tip is to use your deep conditioner as your leave-in or deep condition with your leave-in. You either save time by not having to rinse out the deep conditioner, or you spend a little extra time doing the baggy method with your leave-in so it can really sink in and provide deep moisture. The choice is yours, my friend. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed these tips on how to grow your hair in 2022. I hope you learned something. I hope this video ages well. It should. I didn't include any trends or name any products, so for future reference, these tips should still work after 2022. So, yeah.